All right, welcome to my channel. So the first thing that you need to know before you start watching my videos is the purpose of this channel is for education and entertainment, mostly education with some entertainment, and mostly for my students. Really, it's an opportunity for me to showcase my algorithm and for my students to see it working and me to be able to talk about the trades and why I'm taking the trades and things like that. This is not a channel where I'll be showing you that I'm making millions of dollars. So family rules, you won't be seeing that. Some traders out there want to put their stuff out. I don't even know why they do that. Like on social media in a public sphere, hey, look at me, I made 20,000 today, 50,000 today, all that stuff. That will not happen on this channel. The most you'll see me making here is anywhere from 50 bucks to $1,000 in a day would be the most once we get to that level of scaling. And then I'll reset and we'll be looking at 50 bucks and we'll be scaling back to, a thousand a day or so. And we'll just keep resetting that scaling. But family rules will not be showing you on this my social media that I'm making tons of money. Second thing is I'm trading with Thinkorswim. That's my platform that you see here on the screen. So you got my two windows on futures trading. Same thing, it'll be Thinkorswim. So you'll see that I trade futures and the equities market with these videos. I trade based off of my algorithm, the simple switch algorithm, and it's got different settings. Same algo, but different settings for futures market, for equities market, and different types of trading. It's got different settings for it. So I'll be trading off of that. Links below if you're interested in learning more about the algo. All the education over there is free, as well as the trading log that you'll see. You can get the link below, which will give you that log, so you can go over there and explore all that stuff. So when you're looking at my screen, now when you're looking at my screen, you'll see these the chart markups, and you'll see yellow. Wherever I put yellow is an entry. So when it's yellow like this, it's the algo ideal entry. And then you may see a yellow like this, and that is where I actually got in, and it'll be touching the candle that I got in on. And then the location. Red are my stops, green are my targets. And then if you want to learn how the algo works so you can better understand what I'm doing when I'm doing my trades, over at the link below, you can go over there and learn all about the algo. It's completely free for that whole education. It's free to learn about my trading plan, my strategy, everything that I teach about trading is free over there. Only thing that costs money is if you decided to buy the algo, then that would cost money. But you can apply a lot of the stuff that I teach over there, including my strategy and trading plan, to your own strategies and help maybe improve your game. So all that is definitely free. I don't charge for any of that education. Only the algo if that's something you decided to add to your list. So then sometimes you'll see on here me doing experiments, which I'm going to try to do another one later on this year when I get a little more time. But I love to do trading experiments. We blow up accounts, but we do it in the purpose of education, showing you that certain trading techniques or strategies sometimes just don't work. And we play with some different concepts and blow up accounts, real accounts, small accounts, but still real accounts. And you'll also see some small accounts as well, like when we do offshore brokers and things like that. So, and then of course, educational videos I'll be putting out as well. So there's a lot of different content here. So if you can give me the like, hit that like button, that would help me a lot with the YouTube. And if you subscribe and hit that bell icon, you can be notified whenever I upload new content. And the last thing, but probably the most important thing, is trading is very risky. Do not place a trade based on what you see here or whatever I say. I'm not telling you what to do. If it sounds like I'm telling you what to do, it's me just thinking out loud. And most traders will lose all of their money. I am strictly speculating. I do not have a crystal ball. So, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. So please do not take financial advice from me. This is strictly to talk about how I trade, to teach about how I do things, and for your entertainment. All right, so now the legal stuff is out of the way. Let's get into today's trades. All right, good morning, everybody. It is July 7th, so here we are with JD. I'm thinking about bouncing from JD, or at least trailing a stop now. So we have 200 shares, so I'm going to move this to 200. It needs to rally, or I need to get out. I was looking for a bounce this morning, didn't see it, but yeah. I mean, we got a little bit of a gap up, but not enough. Not enough. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here with this candle. So this is going to close red. Then I think I might just say see you later. Okay, QCOM is on a switch right now. This is set up for like a premium trade. So we're going to look at what we got going on here at QCOM. So 142, 142.21, 141.6, about 50 cents is what we're looking at. So we'd like to do at least 200. So, or 300 actually in QCOM, right? We're scaled up to 300, so 600 shares. All right, so we'll trade 600 shares on QCOM if it stays switched, and then JD would probably bounce out for a loss. So JD, if you didn't see yesterday's video, I jumped in for a little technical, kind of a technical combination algo. The algo is not great on JD for swing trading, but it did have a setup, and then there's a little bit of a technical thing there that let me believe that this move could happen today. I talked about it in yesterday's video, and this move happened, but yeah, I would have needed to get out right here for that scalp, and I didn't. So that's why we're in the red instead of the green. If this candle closed green, I was really looking to see, I mean, with this gap up, that this might close green, and I could trail the stop, but it's not working out that way. So we'll see what happens when this candle closes. It could get rejected. I mean, we got 3 minutes left, 2.5 minutes left. This could still be good, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But QCOM is setting up for a short, so we're going to short QCOM. And yeah, looks like a little bit of a tower candle, so we might get some retracement of this candle before it goes down, if it even goes down. But about 2 minutes left, and then we'll make some decisions and we'll make some trades. Okay, so we got about 30 seconds left. So JD's got a nice rejection kicking. That's what I was looking for. So that's why I didn't just sell right away, because I knew this was a possibility here. So looking at this rejection, we're going to hang out in JD a little bit and see if this wants to go green on the day. And then QCOM over here, looking to jump into QCOM short, but the SPY is starting to rip right now. So I don't know if QCOM is just lagging or if it's leading. So right now I'm not completely sure, but they're not in agreement. And a lot of times QCOM does follow the SPY or the MES or ES. So I don't think I'm gonna jump in. We do have a tower candle here too. So if I jump into it, it'll be on a retracement of this tower candle by 50% or more. Then I might jump in. But if I miss a trade, I miss a trade. I'm just going to wait for the higher probability setup. And right now it's not that high probability setup, so I'm going to wait. All right, JD boosted nicely. So let's see how JD plays out here for us. Maybe we can close out this trade for a couple $100. Should be pretty sweet. Okay, our average price is $72.91. Looking at the spread, I got about 3 cents. So we're going to say $72.92, and 3 cents will put us at $72.95. I'm going to go ahead and put my stop in to break even on JD. Cancel that. Why is this here? Cancel. Cancel all. Okay. All right. So JD 72.91. What's going on with JD? Might just have to get out with my couple dollars. I don't like that rejection. This could continue to slide. There's a battle happening right now, and I don't like it. So looking over here, you can see, yeah, definitely a little bit of a fight going on. Might have to just take my little loss and call it. QCOM, you can see, good call there, not jumping into that trade. Man. I was trying to cancel that order so I can put a stop in break even plus a couple bucks. So we would have been out plus, would have been a green trade. We would have been out already for a few dollars. But I had some difficulty canceling that. So I hit that cancel button. All right, I guess we'll hang out on JD a little bit and see what happens here. All right, so here we are with JD. If JD starts to break down below this level, then I'm going to have to bounce and just take my loss. But we'll see if it can stay in this zone and then decide whether it wants to go up or down. But up would be nice. Up would be nice. But if it wants to go down, all good. We'll just take our loss. And QCOM, should have traded it, right? It did the retracement like I expected on that tower candle, but not enough. I expected a little more out of it. I was waiting for that and didn't get it, so didn't trade it. But we're going to mark it up just so we can track it right now. Almost a winner. All right, so we're going to have to look to cut our loss here on JD, unfortunately. Not performing the way it needs to perform. Almost covered our gap from yesterday. Yeah, I'll let it cover the gap and see if it rejects off that gap fill and then go. Gap and go. But a gap fill and go. We'll see if it does that. And then if it wants to break this level, then I got to be out. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that line there. Actually, I'm just going to take the line that's here. I don't know what this is. Remove it. All right, so let's draw a line. So if we're going to break this closing support level yesterday, then we need to bounce out. And that'll be it. That'll be it for JD. Bye-bye. But there's a good possibility that we have a gap fill. And then a rally off the gap fill. So there's our gap fill. So we'll hang out with JD until one of those two things happen. But for the meantime, I'll put my stop in. So we're there. All right. So we break that. We're out. All right. So here we are with JD getting ready to get stopped out. Take the hit. Is it going to do it? It's breaking below yesterday's support gap fill, crashing down. So do I reverse this trade? No, because I don't have a statistical proven probability of that success. So I'm not going to reverse it. But I'll just take my licking and wait for, so it says $46 here for the day, but it really was like a $200 or $150 loss, something like that. But anyway, yeah, I'll put that in the log, and then we'll just wait for the next trade setup on the day trade strategy. That was a little bit of a technical play, and it's one of the reasons why I don't trade technicals as much, because I don't have as high probability with them. But we did it yesterday, and we took a loss, so back to the algo. All right, we'll bring you the next trade when it comes. Okay, so here we are with CVS and APPS. So both of these I trade on the switchback, not too often on the APPS, but I do occasionally on the APPS and as well as CVS. So right now we have CVS switching. I'm going to go ahead and trade this on the switchback. So 80.60 by 80.91, so about 30 cents. I'm going to put that in the calculator real quick, the trade calculator. Pull it up over here. So 900 shares is what I would be doing to make my 300. All right, so CVS we got on the switchback. And then APPS, we're going to look to trade a small portion over here just because of buying power. So APPS, we're looking, I'm going to do it from the top, 66.78 to 65.89. 66.88 to 65. So basically, I'm going to say $1, and I'm just going to go, yeah, 200 shares. So, all right, so we're going to try to do APPS 200 shares as well as CVS. So APPS, I can mark it up now because we already have the markup. It already triggered, and now we're on a pullback, a retracement. Part of APPS that's making me think about this too is, you know, we have this little channel, this little wedge kind of forming. We have this clear resistance right here that's broken, and now this is pulling back to that resistance area. So that resistance area should prove to become support, or we're going to have a false breakout. Either way, I'm able to get in at what should be now support and reduce my risk for a much better reward. So I'm going to go ahead and give APPS a test. And if it fails, then chances are this will sell off and a speed bump will be a nice winner. Because a speed bump, I'll only be losing half, and I'll be able to pull a full, and I'll still be able to pull profit out of APPS. So here, let me mark up a speed bump here real quick. Make sure we got time. Got 1 minute left. So that would be my speed bump. So I'm going to get in somewhere around here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take that now or at half, just in case this gets rejected off this, what now should be a support level. So we're going to go ahead and sell. All right, so we're in, and we are starting to see some rejection. We may see a lot more, so that's why I jumped in. So what's the spread? About 9 cents. All right, 66.55, 53. All right, cool. So we got in at a good level. 66.53.7, 66.53. Oh, because of the spread, I'm still in the red. 66.53, 66.61. I don't know why I'm not showing profit here. Did I buy this long? No, I'm short. Oh, that's why. I wanted to buy it long. I shorted it. No. All right, let's give it a chance. Let's see if it just bounces down a little bit. Man, I'm so stupid. I shorted this. I was trying to buy it long. All right, maybe we're going to get lucky. Oh, and I wanted to get into CVS, and now I'm late. Oh, no. All right, so we jumped into CVS late. Dang it. That's what happens when maybe I should not be trading today, right? That sign of shorting when I meant to go long is probably a sign I shouldn't be trading. And then I jumped into CVS late. All right, CVS, where do we get in here? 80, 89. All right, that's the actual entry. Hey, we got lucky. We're making money. Now I'm going to go ahead. Where's my break even? I don't want to be in this trade right now. 52. 7 cents. So Yeah, I'm in the red right now if I get out because of the spread. We'll give it a chance. Let's see what happens here. Man, or do I just get out because I'm not supposed to be in the trade anyway, and at least I take a smaller loss, right? That's probably the right thing to do. All right, let's I don't know. This looks pretty positive. Let's give it a second and see what it wants to do. Candle goes green, I got to get out, basically. So let's do this. 66, 63. So when we get there, I need to probably bounce. Okay, spread's tightening up here, which will make it easier to exit for profit if that's what it does and it goes down. I'm in the short side right now. I can't believe that just happened. Got in late and went the wrong direction. All right, well, we're waiting to see what happens here with APPS. I'm going to go ahead and put my stop in on CVS, which will be a speed bump. I have 900 shares. Let's see if it'll let me do it. 1,800. I'll be shorting it. Make it break it. All right, cool. All right, cool. So now we're getting a little break on APPS. All right, so 43. So I'm going to go ahead and put my stop now. Where are we at here? 43. I might as well just get out, actually. I'm just going to get out flat. Actually, I hate getting out like that. So 41, because that's where I'll end up out anyway. So 42, we'll go put 200 shares in. Oh, no, because I'm already short. All right. All right, cool. So now we got our stop in at 42. We bought in at 53. With the spread, I should still be able to be profitable by like $1 on this trade. So this should be a green trade, should be okay. And then we'll trail this down as it goes down if we get that opportunity. And I'm just not even going to trade it because I'm clearly not focused today. I'm already in CVS, so I'm just going to let this trade play out. But I'm going to just bounce out. I'm not going to trade. Okay, so APPS is dropping a little more. So 39. So once this the spread is opening up here, so a lot of this drop is just in the bid. The ask isn't really moving. Okay, 29. Whoa, okay. Tightening up down there. So, yeah. If this thing goes sub 66, then I'll move my stop. But if not, we'll hang out here. I'd like to move it a little bit to give myself a little more cushion just in case the spread opens more. But we'll see what happens here if we get an opportunity. It's going to have to go down below 30, like 35. I'm sorry, 25 to 20, which will put this down the 10 range. And maybe we can do that, but we'll see. All right, 42. I'm going to move this to 38. And then that should hopefully give me enough room for the spread unless it moves fast. But once this gets below 66, I can move my stop to a nice area. So even if it moves fast or gets really spready, it should be all right. Come on, CVS, let's go. All right, getting ready to move down below sub 6 here, 6.6. And then I can move my stop and be pretty comfortable here. All right, I think we're good. All right, cool. All right, so now move my stop to 66.30. We're in at 53. I feel pretty good about no matter what the spread does and how fast it moves, we should be at least out with a couple bucks. Nice $100 right there, though. It's tempting to try to take this off the table. Let's see, 01, huh? Yeah, let's lock that up a little bit. Let's lock it up a little bit. So even if we get out with like 75 bucks, still pretty nice. So let's do that. Let's try to get 01 captured. So when this gets to 90 or 90, yeah, like 90 over here, I can put my stop in for 01, and then we'll capture at least 100 bucks on this trade. Accidental trade, making money. Gotta like it when that happens. Good thing I wasn't long. Maybe that's a platform idea out there for any of those people who are smart enough to program platforms. Maybe, what if you did a platform that whenever a trader wanted to buy or sell something, the platform just automatically did the opposite the whole year long and didn't really tell you about it. So it looks like your P&L is going down and all that stuff and everything bad is happening to you. But in reality, you're actually making yourself a millionaire, right? If most traders lose, all we need is a platform to do the opposite, whatever they're doing, and they'll make a killing. So yeah, there you go. Change your keys around on your thing or whatever. So every time you hit buy, it sells, and sells, it buys. All right, come on, let's go APPS. Tanky now. So this is a speed bump area. So I'd be looking to speed bump this had I been long. So this could turn into a really nice trade. And we've already locked in 100 bucks roughly. at this 01 area. We need to get down to 90 to really lock in this 100, even 100, but we'll be close. Okay, pretty sweet. Go, go, go. Getting ready for the breakdown zone. Once we get below here, bye-bye. Or bye-bye for just long enough to fake out, break down, and then pull forward. Because right here, you're going to have a bunch of longs probably covering and a bunch of shorts entering. So does this become a liquidity play for somebody? Or is this going to be just a fall off the cliff? We're going to find out here in a minute. Well, we might not. I don't know what this... We might end up stopped out. We'll see. Stopped out for profit, at least. Got 30 seconds left for this candle to close. If we can survive this candle closing, and this does switch in the next 20 seconds, it could be game over for anybody long in this trade. So CVS, just because I'm not feeling it today, traders, I'm going to go ahead and move my... Okay, so we're out there. I'm going to move my stop to break even on CVS. We got a pretty tight spread. So I'm going to stop out there. So if we come back and get my stop, then I'm fine with that. So we close our position here with APPS with $97. Nice accidental trade. We'll put that in the log. Sweet, I'll take it. And then hopefully we can make 200 or 300 over here. Well, it's going to turn out to be a pretty nice day. So one thing that's tempting right now, traders, I had that casino trade with JD where it took a loss, 150 bucks on it. If I just close out my CVS trade right now with my accidental trade here, clearly I'm a mess these last 2 days. So if I just close this trade out, I'll have a green day. And then that would be awesome. So I'm really tempted just to say, you know what, CVS, thank you for the green day. I'm going to call it a day and be out. But I really need to try to capture my one-to-one so that the winners pay for losers. So I'm going to stay unless it comes back down. Then I'll just bounce out here because I am not focused today. But at the same time, I really do need to capture my one-to-ones. So as much as I want to jump out and get a green day and call it an accidental green day, I'm going to stay. And is what it is. This rejection right here is not good, but we'll see what happens. All right, so just came back over. So we're stopped out of CVS for $19, so not bad. So we're looking around $120, $115 day, plus, you know, the loss we took in that other trade. So maybe a losing day of 30 bucks so far, but we might have one more trade. I know I wasn't going to trade. I'm not focused today, but I don't want to trade. I don't want to end on a losing day. So QCOM, we may have a switchback. Our switch clearly would have made some money, and I also traded on the switchback. So we'll see what QCOM does, and then we'll just keep an eye on other stuff. Maybe I will, maybe I won't take another trade. If I do, I'll bring it to you, of course, and we'll be back. All right, so I jumped into QCOM over here. Jumped in with light shares, though. I only went with 200 shares, 50-cent risk, so $100 instead of $300, just because I'm not focused today. And you know, if it's a winning trade, that gets me a green day, which will be nice. I know I need my winners to pay for losers, so this is probably not the smartest thing. But I already had a winner on the switch, so the switchback may not be as successful. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to go ahead and put my stop in here. Speed bump it, actually, 400. So we get a break below here. We'll speed bump it. All right, there we go. We'll see what happens. All right, everybody. So here we are with QCOM. So I'm going to go ahead and put my order in the sell here. Just looking for a 14 is what I'd like to get out of it. We have a little green candle pulling back. When this candle closes, you know, I'll be in the last 5-minute candle, and I really don't want to be there. So we get the 15. All right, here we are. So do I have an open order? Yes. Cancel 2 orders. 15. I put my order in for 14. Oh, no. I don't want that. Cancel. I almost speed bumped it. I don't want to speed bump it. All right, so 15 with the spread. That'll give me at least 14. We'll trail this up here in the last 2 minutes. And then we'll put in the log, and we'll see, do we have a red day or do we have a green day? Okay, there we go. We're out. So let's put that in the log, and then I'll do the closeout for the day, and we'll see where we're at. All right, so here we are with QCOM. So the trade we just finished on, right? So we had that switch. We trade QCOM on the switch and on the switchback sometimes. So we missed the switch because it was a tower candle. You know, this little circle indicated a super premium trade. I can go big on it. But this tower candle was not in alliance with what was happening in the S&P 500. And this likes to mimic that. So I was a little hesitant, and I didn't take the trade. Should just took it, but I didn't. So then I had a switchback. So I took the switchback, and then you saw what happened there. Pretty much went sideways all day long, but it was enough to make us $40. So yeah. So at least we made a little bit of money. All right, so then we had JD, right, which was a casino trade that I was really trading from more of a technical basis than anything else. Tiny algo, more technical, and a lot casino. And we took a loss on JD. We were long JD, right, and took that loss. Of course, shortly after it flags and breaks down, it recovers, and still would have been a red trade. Not as red, but it would have been red. But you just never really know what's going to happen. So I'm happy I'm out. Fine, took that loss. $46 is not true. It was around $150. That's just in the day, not in the full trade, because I entered it yesterday, as you saw. It was really around $150. You'll see when we go to the log. All right, CVS. Oh, wait. Yeah, JD. So JD, normally I traded on the switch back before 12:30. We had no switch back before that time, so no trade. No trade on the normal day trading setup that I use. So CVS, we trade on the switch back sometimes, and we trade on the simple switch day trading strategy to the short side only. And here we are with CVS, no switches to the short side with permission. We did trade the switch back, and and then I got spooked. I'm like, I trade the switch back. I'm already having, I was making mistakes. Just wasn't really there in my head today, and didn't get 90% of the way. 90% of the way is the rules to move the stop to break even plus a couple bucks, not based on where I got in, but based on what the algo said, right? That's the rules for my students, that the rules. That is not what I did, right? So I got in late. I put my break even here so that I would make some profit rather than playing by the rules, which would have been stopped out, right? But 90%, I didn't get 90%, so I would not have moved my stop, not supposed to. And you know how important it is that you get your one-to-ones, because you need your winners to pay for your losers. So, or else the ratio doesn't work and you end up losing with a winning strategy. So anyway, so you saw what I did, and I should have been in this trade. And then look at this. Look at this rocket ship of a candle. Are you kidding me? So this could have easily been a 2 or 3 R win. Could have been an epic day today. Going big, $300 risk reward. So we would have had $300, $600, $900 day today. Wow. Oh, and these don't happen very often. And I broke the rules on the day that it happened. Of course, that's when it would happen, right? So anyway, for my students that are trading my strategy and copying my tickers, I hope that you were able to take advantage of that and make some big money. But I didn't. So, all right, APPS. So indicating a super premium on the normal day trading strategy, not the switchback. So here we are with the switchback. So we came down, we switched to the short side, switch back, no permission, right? Or I would have took that trade. And on the switchback, I went to buy this long and I accidentally shorted it, right? Thank God, little divine intervention right there. Someone had some sympathy for me today. And I shorted it by accident, and then it came down. We made some money on it and got out for $97. So pretty sweet. Didn't go for the whole ride, but I don't care. I was happy to make my money. Now, if I did trade this to the long side like I had tried to do, then, when I got stopped out, I would have speed bumped it, and we would have made our money. It would have been possibly a green trade or break even plus a couple bucks, But I don't think it would have been red. We would have definitely made our money back on the speed bump. And then NUG only traded before like 1 o'clock, and we didn't have any switches. We only traded to the long side when we got permission, and there's just no trades to the long side with permission. So there was one that kicked in around here, but it's after 12, and I don't do that because statistically it's not great. So as you could see, that would have been a loser. So anyway, so there you go. So there's the portfolio today. That's what it looked like. Let's go check out the log and see what that is doing for us today. So here we are over the log. So we have these 3 trades here because day trade. So JD, I put over in the swing trade. I'll pop over there and show you real quick. So the day trade side, $156. Accidental trade, I marked that in here to remind myself that I didn't intend to do that. But yeah, so we made some money on it anyway. And then QCOM, let me just put it in here. I like to put what I traded. So that was the QCOM was a switch back on that one. And then CVS was also the switch back. So I can see what I'm making money in as far as strategies go. All right, so let me pop over to the swing trade log. So here we are with JD. I entered it here. That's why I put casino. And then I entered and then closed that casino trade, $150 loss on JD. So what does that do to the day? What does the day look like? And we are up $6. What? We finished green. It's still a green day. So we still got a green day, 2 green days in July. I won't be here Thursday, Friday. And I don't know if I'll be here Monday or Tuesday as well. I should be here on the 14th unless I have a meeting that pops up early that morning. That's possible. And then I'll definitely be trading, it looks like, the rest of the month. Every day I should be able to make it. So that's the way July looks. So far, so good. Growing this account, making some money. Hope you are too. And we'll see you next week.